Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel, Rich43. Hope you're all doing good, hope you're all well. It's Tuesday guys, so that means it's the recap of the Star Wars X-Wing. We're at issue 31 now guys. It won't be long and we'll start doing fresh builds of this build. So please stick with me guys, and if you're not subscribed already, smash that subscribe button and give us a big like. This week, I think what we're doing from briefly looking over the mag, just quickly looking through it, we're basically finishing off the first wing with the laser cannon all connected, and that is this first wing done, all recapped. And then hopefully soon now, next week, we'll be moving on to something a bit more fresher than, I mean, we've been on this an age now, this wing, putting parts through, but that's how it is guys. We've got to do this 4 times. So yeah, it's just the way it is, because you've got 4 wings on the X-Wing. That's just the way it is. That's one of them things. But please stick with me guys. Subscribe and like, would really appreciate that. Without further ado, let's crack on. So without further ado guys, let's crack on with the Star Wars Build Your Own X-Wing issue 31 mag. Got usual content in here guys. Next week we've got your own T70 models, books and games. Jessica Parva, always in control. And what we're looking at next week is upper port laser cannon, cannon parts and fuselage frames. Okay, so let's have a quick look through this mag. As I said, you've got usual content guys, which you're used to seeing now looking through these mags. Rick Ollie, some facts about him. There's a couple of pages about him, to be fair. You've got a wicked picture there. Red 5's wing markings when it's been battle. Nice picture those guys. And then we're into the instructions, the lower port wing. In this issue, what I got was 4 XW02 screws, outer edging strip, inner edging strip, and the lower skin. And what this was about was assembling the wing. At the end of these instructions, guys, at the end of this issue, we actually had my first wing complete. So right, what I'm going to do, guys, I'm not going to read through all these instructions because I think people are getting bored. I'm just going to bullet point over them quick and show you the finished result. So from instruction 1 to 6, as you can see, these are showing you the parts I had in this issue. And then 2 was fitting the outer edging strip. Instruction 2, you was fitting the outer edging strip. Just basically had to push that into place. Instruction 4, 5 and 6, you was putting the inner edging strip and basically you just push that into place, and then that is how it looked. But I can show you that actually how it looked in the flesh, as they say. Sorry about this creaky chair guys, I've got to put some grease on it or something. So yeah, that is the edging strip just there, as you can see. That was just pushed in, and then you've got the outer edging strip just there, and that's how that looked at the end of instruction 6. And then for instruction 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, it was all about putting the laser cannon on, guys. So you had to attach it to the wing, feed the wire through that hole, like so. That was those 2 instructions. And then press firmly the little pins you got on the laser cannon gun into the wing. And then you had to secure that with XW20 screws, 2 of those. And as you can see, that would have been the result you would have got. And then instruction 12 was all about putting the wiring from the laser cannon to the wiring what we loomed through in the last couple of issues in the wing. Connect those together and then flushly put them into the wing like so, and then check it to see if it would work, which again in previous issues a couple of weeks back, if you want to look at that guys, where it looks like lit up, by all means look in the playlist and you'll find it. because we've already checked that and we know it works. So here's the laser cannon here, like so. So that's how it is on the wing. You basically just push that into there, and then as you can see in 15 and 16 it was about putting the upper skin, which has 8 locating pins, and basically just push that into the frame, guys, and that is what the result looked like. You just push that on. It was basically just pushed on as well, guys. There was no glue needed. You got all the wire in there. This laser cannon, let me just twist that around, is connected to the wing, and after you connected it and loom the wire in, you basically just put that skin on, pushed it, and that is the result you've got. And as you can see by looking at the end of this issue, we've finally got one fully built wing. So now we might be able to move on to other recaps of this build. Just quickly, guys, just to show you how easy this is to put together. This is simple enough to take off. As you can see, you've got little pins there, and then you've got your holes there. That's what all this build's been about, really. As simple as this. As you can see, just push, and that would be it. That is it. There's no glue needed, and that is the finished result. That was from the other week, but that is how easy this build was to build. And that would have been the finished result. That would be that side of the wing and the laser cannon connected. And then if I just turn this around, what you can see in the instruction book, that would have been the finished result of this wing and the laser cannon. I do hope you enjoyed this week's video, guys, of the recap of the Star Wars X-Wing. That is it. The wing and the laser cannon are all fitted together now. The first part of this wing, well, this part of the wing, so to say, first of the 4 wings is done. And guys, look at the size of this. This is how big this thing's going to be. Now, it nearly takes all my chest up. It's massive, and you can imagine 4 of those wings. It's going to be huge, guys. Now, quickly, in this video, you know I didn't test the wires, which it said test them, but as you guys know, if you're regular to the channel or you're new to the channel and you've looked through the playlist of this recap, we've already checked this laser cannon out, because when I've gone over checking see if they work with the lights, with fitting that, etc. So I know that it's all working order, and it's been wired and there's been no pinches to the wire. But if you were lucky enough to get hold of this build, guys, and you get to this stage, do double check, guys. Do check your wiring before you seal everything up, because if you pinch your wires and you're not sure if you've pinched them or not, you're going to have a few issues further down the line. You're going to have to take the model apart. So just follow the instructions, guys. I did it this way just because I already know it works, but I did do what the instructions said all them months ago when I first built it. I just thought I'd let you know that, guys. But yeah, I hope you're happy with this week's issue. I hope you're happy with this recap so far. But that is it, guys. We've got the first wing fully done. Everything's all in order on it, all built. So yeah, that is it for now, guys. Next week we'll have issue 32 of the recap of the Star Wars X-Wing. Please come and join me, and you know what to do. Subscribe and like, would really appreciate it. It just grows the channel, guys, and helps me bring you more good content in the coming months and years. So yeah, thanks for your support, guys, really appreciate it. Just a quick one as well, I do gabble on now, just to let you know, on the channel there we've got the Titanic Star Wars X-Wing, which is obviously today, Dom's Charger, D-Build, only one more of those next week, guys, and then we're going to start rebuilding that cool model from the Fast and Furious Dom's Charger. We've still got the F40 on the channel, but that's just hit and miss when I can get an issue for you guys to bring it up, so bear with me with that. But it's still on the channel, the playlist still on the channel. And if you don't know already, the newest build to the channel is the Star Wars Millennium Falcon. Issue 1 has just gone out last Friday. Check that out in the playlist as well, guys. It's going to be really interesting to build that, and it's massive, it's huge, it's bigger than the X-Wing, guys. It is going to be absolutely enormous when it's built, and there's lights light up, etc, etc. But take a look at that first issue, guys. There's a few bits of information what to expect from that build and that model when it's fully built. So yeah, if you're interested in any of those videos I've just mentioned, any of the content on my channel, please do us a favour guys, subscribe and give us a big juicy thumbs up, a big like please. There's 2 for you. But for now guys, that is it. See you soon. Peace.